Good morning, and happy Friday. Nope, happy Saturday. It's so easy to lose track of time. Oh my goodness, what is going on? There it is. Okay, now I can see your comments. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa. Let's get in here and see each other and love each other. Let me just put out the word that I am on. Okay, where is everybody? All right, so now we should be getting some peeps in. Deirdre, there you are. Thank you for sharing it. I had trouble getting the camera going this morning, but we made it. Happy Saturday. Weekend's here. Turning my noisemaker off. Rocky's out on patrol. He's out patrolling the neighborhood. All right, well, let's go into our hearts. And hopefully the peas will get in here. Good morning, Catherine. Okay. Hand on your heart. Fly friend. Slow down the breathing. Add in some love. Just breathe in love, joy. Breathe in peace. And breathe it back out. And let's say those affirmations. I am enough. I am worthy. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I am a spark of the divine. And then pull somebody into your heart. Call them in here. Say, come on, peas. Come in so I can say good morning. And look at that. It worked. We've got peas in here. Good morning, Susan Flo on YouTube. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Suzanne. Getting closer and closer till I get a Suzanne hug and a Brookie hug. I get to see her tomorrow when she comes back into town. Linda Lemieux, good morning to you. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm still floating from yesterday. I'm still on that high from that beautiful day that happened yesterday. Many of you saw the butterflies and the butterfly releases. And guess what, you guys? I think it's going to happen again today. There are 5 of them again today that look like they're ready. So I'll be paying attention and watching them come out of their little cocoon state and turn into that beautiful butterfly that they are. Oh, good morning, Brandy. I know, Suzanne, we're inching closer and closer to that time when we'll be together. Leo, good morning. Brandy, I am worthy. I am enough. Miracles and happiness happen to me every day, and I love myself. Absolutely. Erica, good morning, Erica. I'm so glad you get to be with us today. No working today. Oh, Annie, you're so welcome, honey. I was just in heaven yesterday. I think I just floated through the day. I didn't want to take my eyes off of them. It was hard to get other things done because I just wanted to keep watching the butterfly activity. It was addictive to see what was going on. Deirdre said those butterfly releases were awesome. It reminds me of when the Irwins do releases after they heal the animals they find. The Lord's work for sure, isn't it? Yeah, I love it when people are so conscientious about nature because with butterflies, out in the wild, out in the open, if they are caterpillars, they're likely to be eaten by birds. If they're in a cocoon state, same thing. They could be eaten by birds or other animals. And so they're given more of a chance when somebody brings them inside and says, here you go, you're in a protected environment. I'll give you lots of food to eat. And let's get you out into where you can fly off and not in the danger of being scarfed up. This fly is being obnoxious this morning. It's wanting to be right at my head. Suzanne, I'm so glad that you got to experience it with me. Andrea Gregg, good morning. Annie 7, I'm a miracle magnet. I am open to love and I am worthy. I am love. Awesome. Yes, Suzanne, beautiful and peaceful here. That's what it is. This is a little slice of heaven. I love the mountains. I love the openness. I love this place that I'm at where Carlin and Dustin live with their 3 kids. And they've been tuning in. They've been watching the Morning Cuppa. So if you're watching now, Carlin and family, all is well. Rocky's out on patrol, so you might hear him with a few barks this morning. And little Jet has been underfoot and wanting a lot of attention, which I give willingly. You know how much I love cats. Darlene, good morning. Your dad went into hospice. Yes, we will absolutely pray for him. And I had a message from Susie Koff yesterday asking that we pray for Richard's mom, who had a hip replacement, and she sent me a message that she did well. So let's keep her lifted up in prayer now for her recovery, that it goes with ease and grace. Forgot to put that up. Okay. Darlene, we're in Pennsylvania, beautiful little town, and I've never been to this part of Pennsylvania before. I got to visit with my friend Deb Goldberg before I came here. She's not too far away, about an hour and a half. And then Brookie is very, very close, like maybe 30 minutes away. So I get to see her when they get back into town tomorrow after their little beach excursion. Oh, thank you, Andrea Gregg. Okay, do you all want story time this morning? Because I wrote about that butterfly experience. And for y'all just coming in, I think we're going to have more butterflies today. I'm sorry. I have to keep swatting at it because this fly just wants to be on my head or in my face, actually. So, Carlin, there you are. Good morning. This is Carlin, everybody. Their new peas is Carlin and Dustin McKee. Come on, fly. Carlin and Dustin and they have two girls and a son. Lily and Serafina are the girls, and Archer is their son. And they're such a beautiful family. I fell in love with them the minute that I met them. So I want you all to welcome them with open arms. And they're having me here at their house while they're away at a music festival. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful time here. And we're all doing well, Carlin. Rocky's outside on patrol, and um, I don't know where Jet went. He was very vocal, so maybe he went off to get something to eat this morning. Oh, Erica, I know you do love those butterflies, don't you? Brandy, ease and grace from place to place with style and grace. Absolutely. So, Carlin, you and your family are being welcomed by our P's, and we're embracing you with love. Kathy said, yesterday I spent my winnings from scratch off tickets on another $50 worth, and one of those tickets was a $50 winner. So we'll buy more tickets and manifest another win, but more than $50. Well, you know how to do the manifesting. I've been doing it every night before I fall asleep and seeing it real, feeling it real, and then going to sleep, letting it go. Don't try to force anything. Uh, Oh, Carlin, yes, yes, it's wonderful to be here at your home, and everything is working perfectly, as we say here in Pville. It's a really great day. Prachetta, good morning. Oh, Prachetta, we need to have a chat soon because India is going to be here before we know it, and I will be in your beautiful part of the world and getting a Prachetta and a Prachir hug, and of course, Navriti. I can't wait to see you all. All right, so let's do story time. It is called Butterfly Mirrors, also known as Peace Butterflies. If nothing ever modified, there could be no things like butterflies. That's a quote from Wendy Mass. Today felt like a gift wrapped in butterfly wings. Yes, every day holds its own sacredness, but this one shimmered with a special magic. It was the first day of my birthday month, a time I cherish deeply, not just for celebration, but for reflection. If you know me, you know I don't just celebrate a birthday, I honor a birth month with joy tucked into each sunrise and every soul connection. As morning light filtered into the charming house where I'm staying, I stepped out for a peaceful walk, drinking in the fresh, cool air. There's something so grounding about early morning stillness, especially in a place that cradles life in such unique ways. Inside the house is a tank filled with promise, caterpillars in transformation, chrysalises holding the breath of becoming, monarch butterflies in their final stage before flight. I peeked into the tank before heading out and noticed several of the cocoons had turned a deep black. A quick search told me that this often signals that emergence is near. My heart leapt. How thrilling to think of witnessing a butterfly's first breath in this world. Later, as I moved through the day, I happened to pass by the tank, and there it was, the first monarch, newly emerged. I had missed the very moment of eclosion, the birthing from chrysalis to winged being, but oh, what a joy to witness her presence. I had been told I could name the first butterfly Tina after my dear friend in spirit who adored butterflies and lovingly taught me about them. And so she became Tina, free once more, this time on wings of orange and black. By the end of the morning, 5 monarchs had emerged, their wings still damp, curled slightly as they rested and strengthened. Hours passed, and when I returned from errands, they were ready, and so began the releasing. Tina went first. She needed no prompting. I placed her gently on a flower, and within moments she was off, soaring high and free. It felt just like Tina, graceful, fleeting, eternal. Linda came next, named in honor of Linda Dirks. She lingered sweetly, clinging to the flower's gentle sway. I moved her to the milk thistle patch where nourishment awaited. Then came Sharon, bold and spirited like her namesake, Sharon Stroud. She refused to settle, taking off with power and elegance, climbing into the sky. I could hear her voice echo, "Where are we going? Higher yet." Mr. T, my dart throwing buddy and beloved New Yorker, didn't hesitate. He zipped away as if he had places to go and people to inspire. The last was Jerry Garcia, soul of music and mellow grooves. He sat contentedly on a sunny yellow bloom, perhaps whispering a melody to the breeze. Each one was unique, just like those I named them after. The parallels were undeniable. Their behavior matched the very essence of their namesakes. It made me pause. Could it be that our outer experiences truly mirror our inner world? Neville Goddard once said, "The world is you pushed out." Was I seeing those butterflies through the lens of love and memory, or were they reflecting my own consciousness, my heart made visible in wings? Dear angels, can we truly shape the world around us through the energy of our thoughts, memories, and connections? Were these butterflies reflecting my loved ones or my soul's own whispers? Dear ones, yes, beloved, you are both witness and creator. Life is not separate from you, it dances with you. When you gaze upon the world with the eyes of remembrance, reverence, and love, what reflects back is truth wrapped in symbols. The butterflies were not mere insects, they were messengers, mirrors of your heart, soul echoes on wings. When you named them, you called forth energy. You summoned memory into form. You participated in a sacred remembering. Every detail of your world is shaped by the consciousness you bring to it. What you honor within will always reveal itself without. The dance of creation is not passive. It is co-authored by your love, your intention, your soul's signature. Keep naming the beauty, dear ones. Keep seeing spirit in all things, for in so doing, you awaken it, not only in the world, but in yourself. The angels whisper, "You are not separate from the miracle. You are the breath that gives it wings." Today, angels, I promise to enjoy every magical moment of life. And you know I will. And you know that I share it with you. Every magical moment is worthy of being acknowledged, of being shared, of speaking out into the world. Hey, this is a great day. This is a beautiful day. Let's embrace it. Let's embrace every moment that we have breath in our body. To me, that's the miracle. Having another minute of breath, another minute of being able to watch a butterfly emerge. And now, you guys, when I see a butterfly out in the world, I'm going to remember yesterday. I'm going to remember those moments when I watched that butterfly drop down out of its chrysalis. and see it become that beauty that we see when we see them flying around. And I hope you will too. I hope you'll think back about what has to take place for that butterfly to show up for us to embrace it in its beautiful form. It had to go through that transformation. It had to go from the bug, the caterpillar that's crawling around, to being mush inside of the cocoon, and then dropping out as this beautiful creature. What an amazing, amazing thing to see it happen, to see it real, and know what has to take place for us to see beauty. And our life is like that. Sometimes we have to go through the mush. Sometimes we feel like we're being squished and held and cocooned and everything being turned inside out. And then what emerges is more beauty as we look at ourselves because we've been transformed. So there's a lot to take in with the butterflies and this whole experience. It's not just watching the experience and watching the miracle of it happening. So yes, Kathy Hand, you have another Pennsylvania P. I can't wait for you all to meet them in person. They're a beautiful, amazing family. And I hope you all are having fun, Carlin. I know you are. You're at a music festival. How could you not be having fun? And I'm so glad that you asked me to honor Jerry Garcia with one of those butterflies yesterday. He was an absolutely beautiful butterfly. Oh, thank you, Kathy and Erica. Oh, I love you all so much. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say, and then we'll get the little books, the little book reading from the page that we're on. And Carlin says, yes, we are having a blast here. I bet you are. I can feel it already. And I know you're going to be just floating from that experience when you come home. And the kids will be ready to have you back. Rocky gives me that look like, and who are you again? But he's doing well. He's giving me lots of loves and let me brush him yesterday. I think I brushed off a whole dog. And so that was fun. And he was so nice. He was so gentle in letting me do the brushing. All right. Kuan Yin says, your time will come. Some souls are slower to bloom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. Then the fullness of their beauty, power, and grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. And isn't that, again, what these butterflies are showing us? They're showing us hope. You know, when I went out there this morning and I saw, yay, there's more that are ready to emerge. There's more that are bringing us hope that they're going to be a beautiful butterfly, that they're going to come out of that cocoon state and we'll get to see more beauty out into the world. The monarchs have been dwindling in number through the years. And so just releasing 5 yesterday, maybe 5 again today. I know it doesn't sound like a whole lot, you know, in our world, but it's a start. And those will procreate and we'll have more from them. So I love that my friend Tina, when she would release them and they'd fly off, she'd say, live long and prosper. And so that's what I said to those that took off yesterday as they flew away. And I was able to capture one of them. I can't remember which one it was, but I was able to capture one that took off. And I was out there with the camera and I was able to capture it on video as it flew away. Carlin, he sure is generous with his hair. There's a lot of hair on that dog. He's a big dog. But he was so beautiful laying there, and he just loved being brushed. So I brushed him for quite a while. And I also brushed Jet. Couldn't leave little Jet out. Carolyn said, "It's so wonderful to have you enjoying and marveling at our homestead. It's such a fresh and beautiful perspective." Oh, you are so welcome. Um, Deirdre had a butterfly experience once while waiting for my car to take me home from work. The monarch butterfly landed on my index finger, wrapped his legs around my finger for the longest time. People waiting by were watching in wonder. So I get it. It's magical to have that connection. It truly is when you hold that butterfly, or it's holding you, actually. When the butterfly is holding on to you, there is a connection. You can feel its energy. Everything has energy. Everything has a spirit, a soul. So watching these souls come into the world, watching them take off on their flight to be all that they're going to be magical in the world and share that with others, it's just nothing like it. It's really a beautiful experience. All right, so let's do the reading from Angels in My Pocket. We're moving right along. We're on page 71. 72 is our page number if you're following along on Angels in My Pocket. I haven't seen our blue jean, so I don't know if our little pocket is listening to us today, but Pocket is our little mascot for the tiny books. All right, we have 4 messages today. Are you letting life bog you down and hide that glow from others? You have choices in every moment to make changes that will allow you to shine. Seize every opportunity to show your beautiful, colorful self to the world. Doesn't that sound like it's talking to the butterflies? This book is so in sync with everything that's going on right now on this portion of the journey. We say to you that not everything you experience while in human form will make sense. Just know that there are no accidents or coincidences, and everything is done in divine plan and divine time. Remember that love is eternal and does not need a physical form to express itself. Always return home to your heart, dear ones, to the peace, to the peace that passes all understanding. That is what's in our heart. That's where we go to really be serene and content within ourselves. All right, the last one. So many times you share with us that you would like to have an, quote, easy button, yet you set about complicating the very thing that is so simple: love. This is probably one of the best quotes in the book when we think about it. The angels are always saying that we complicate everything. We take something so simple and we try to analyze it. We try to tear it apart to see what makes it tick. Just love, just be, just stay in that heart space of love and joy and peace and understanding and watch the miracle unfold. The butterflies don't complicate their process. They know what to do. They know each step to fill themselves up with as much food from the milk thistle and other plants that they can. And then they just be. They just go into that state of the transformation. What if we did that as humans? What if we fill ourselves with love every day, with joy, with beautiful experiences? We feed our soul, and then We just allow the transformation to happen. It's so simple. It really is that simple. And that's why the manifesting technique that I taught and that we're all uh, trying on for size, and Kathy Hand, I love that you love to experiment. Uh, I love that it's so simple. It's such a joy to just be able to lay there, feel the feels, and go to sleep. And that's it. That's all there is to that manifesting technique that brings in miracles. And I just feel like the things that we're going through right now in our lives, it is the miracle moments. And that's how we're allowing it in, by not complicating it, by saying, oh, I accept it, I'm ready. Okay, so Kathy says, thank you, Carlin, for sharing your magical homestead with our soul family through Teri. I share everything I do, every experience I have. You all are right there with me. And Kathy says, the word shine is mentioned a lot in the latest pages we have been reading. That's what we're doing. You know, we talked a few days ago about being a lighthouse, and that's what we are. We're a lighthouse. We shine that light out and give other people hope that they can see the light and they can gravitate toward the light and not keep dipping down into the darkness and going into that heavy 3D energy and the things that are happening on the planet. Okay, well, that has taken us to our prayer time this morning. Thank you all for spending your Saturday morning with us and for coming in to love on each other. And now let's love through prayer. So if you have prayers you'd like to send up while we all gather our energy together today, then please type it in the comments what it is that you would like us to be aware of. I mentioned Richard's mom earlier. Sue Seekoff had reached out and asked us to remember Richard's mom, who just went through hip replacement, and let's lift her up so that she can be stronger and be walking without pain. That's the goal of having any type of joint replacement. Thank you, Deirdre, for our beautiful prayers that you share with us every day. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, prayers for our troops, and for the United States. Thank you for that. And I know, Brandy, you had put in earlier to ask us to remember those who are living with addiction and dementia and been touched by suicide. Thank you. And Kathy says, so far, I think this is the best manifesting technique. It is just like an easy button. It truly is, Kathy. And that's the whole secret of manifesting. That's what Neville Goddard taught, to not complicate it, but just to allow it, just like the AAA that Marietta teaches us. Accept, align, allow. There is nothing complicated about that. It's a beautiful way to see the world and see our ability to bring in those miracles. They're ours. We are worthy. We are enough to have miracles in our life. We will, Suzanne. We'll keep your daughter in our prayers, Jillian, and for whatever's going on there with her lungs. We lift her up for healing. All right. Any other prayers that you have? And just list it there. I want to go ahead and put up prayers for safe travel for our Brookie and family coming back from that beautiful beach they're at in New Jersey and seeing them arrive home safely. And Carlin and family tomorrow, because tomorrow is an afternoon cuppa. We'll be on at 2:00 in the afternoon tomorrow. And you guys, the afternoon cuppa has changed just a tad. The angels had said to stop using the pony cards and just let them speak a message to each person that comes in. And we only got through about half of those last Sunday. So those that were there that didn't get a message, I have your names written down, and you'll be first up when you come in on Sunday to receive the angel message, trying to make sure that everybody gets one. And then as much time that we can take to bring the rest of them in when you come in. We had a full house last Sunday. It was so beautiful to see that. Darlene, we do Manifesting Mondays on the Cuppas. So every Monday I teach a different technique or talk about manifesting. And last week it was the technique of before you fall asleep at night, just before you drift off to sleep, ask yourself, how does it feel? How am I feeling now that I have this in my life? Whatever this is, whatever your desire, your dream, what you want to manifest. How does it feel now that I have this? And make it very present tense. And you do it 3 times, and then you just go to sleep. You don't try to dwell on it or force anything. You just let it happen. Oh, Jillian keeps getting pneumonia. Oh, my goodness. Well, we certainly will keep her in our prayers. And anyone else that needs travel prayers, I don't know if Jim is still on the road. I know he was coming back this way, headed up to Vermont. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. Yes, I do love the angel messages. On Sundays, it's such a beautiful feeling to channel those messages in for everyone. All right, so let's take a breath in and connect with each other. Just envision right now, you're standing in a big circle. We're all in a circle. Reach your hands out, hold somebody's hand, grab onto somebody that's on each side of you. And maybe there's an angel standing right by you. Maybe that angel is standing behind you with their wings wrapped around you. Just feel the connectedness right now. Feel the joy and the love of being together, being in the oneness. Just breathe it in. Let your light shine so that others flow into the circle of light. We are all lighthouses. So as we gather together and we hold each other, we're creating a huge beam of light. And let's let our breath be the breath beneath our wings as we float upward, just like those butterflies. Let's all see ourselves as butterflies right now, floating upward, up, 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 higher and higher yet, up above the tree lines, up higher to the clouds, up past this 3D dimension, and we're floating upward toward the great central sun of the Creator. As we raise our vibration and our frequency, we're carrying with us our loved ones, anyone struggling, anyone going through a physical challenge, the fires that we walk through here on our journey, anyone struggling emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Let's bring all those names that we have on our long list, all of those that are added to it, all that you are holding in your heart. Maybe you haven't shared with anybody a burden yet. You're holding that close to your heart. Let's just bring all of it right now, right to the arms of the Creator, and envision laying it down, releasing it, letting it go. You don't need to hold on to it. It's not our burden to keep. Our awareness of it is what's important. The love from our heart flowing to that person, that being, that place. That's what's important. And we're carrying that now to the divine, seeing Divine Mother taking note of all that we're bringing in, filling into the Christ consciousness and seeing Christ give the blessing of healing on each one that needs to be touched. Breathing in that spirit of love, pure, unconditional love, being assured that everyone's being seen, every prayer is being answered in a miraculous way. And then as we release, we feel the lightness. We feel ourselves floating again because we've unloaded what was holding us back. And we're able now to take our journey back to our physical body, floating back into the body, back into where we are, gathered here with each other, and we send up love and gratitude to our Creator for the miracles that we know in our heart. We feel it real in our heart. Those miracles are coming true every moment. There's our Marietta, up, 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 together in love and joy and gratitude. Marietta, were you able to catch any of the butterfly releases yesterday? I thought of you, dear one, when I saw it happen. As I watched them take their journey upward, and I'm saying up, 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 and knowing that you taught us that to just release and float upward like the butterfly and allow with grace and ease. So let's let Leo take us out of here for the rest of the time we have. And that Morning Cuppa song that we love to dance to, let's all float around like butterflies. Nobody.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day.
Here we go. Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
I love you.
Full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra
Oh, Suzanne, it's getting closer and closer. I can feel your hug already. Cannot wait to see you. Joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of love. Give me a cup full of joy. You ready for the AAA dance? Leo taught it to us. Simply accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all. Oh, I know I am, Kathy Hand. I know that you two are so close. And then when I get to your house, I get to hug you as well. And I'll be hugging Suzanne. Thank you, Susan. All right, let's help Leo. Woo! Woo, with love and peace. I love that, Andrea. Oh, thank you, Charlie, our new Floridian. All right, everyone. I am going to go out there and watch the progress with the butterflies. But first, I'm going out into this beautiful morning. The sun is shining, and I'm ready to have sunshine on my face and see what this day might bring in. Stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon on the Afternoon Cuppa. And I may see some of you later today if I do more releases of these amazing creatures that are coming into the world, brand new in all of their beauty and their glory. Oh, Kathy, I love that. A cuppa full of namaste. Absolutely. All right. Y'all take care. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Namaste, y'all.